Hey everybody, this is Odawa from My Gaming Addiction, and about a month ago Red Apple saw one of my videos showing a better solution than a regular large furnace base where you have the floor grills which can just be broken easily. And the solution that I came up with was a hexagon or a circular base, and he came up with a much better footprint, which I think is awesome. And I've been playing around with this footprint, and yeah, basically this is it right here. So you've got 4 squares in the middle that are gone, and then you have 3 triangles on each side, and then the conditional roof models are similar to my design, but it's just a lot more compact. So I want to show you some examples of where you can expand this to combine more than one large furnace base. Let's talk a little bit about variations. You can also use squares like this. So basically 4 squares with 2 squares on each side. 4 squares in the middle are gone. Make sure that your furnaces, not your furnace, but your foundations are high enough that they're not so low that the large furnace is going to clip with this roof right here. So anyway, we're going to go over a couple of different weird examples here. This is a really weird looking one. I was trying to play with this a couple of weeks ago and came back to it thinking, how close can I get, this? We're not going to look at that today. We're going to look at basically, not this either. I feel like I'm looking at some sort of castle or something. But here's an example right here where you can, really easily fit in 2 large furnaces, and they're just separated by 2 squares right here. So I kind of took this footprint idea and I played around with it, and I think I came up with something that I want to share here. So, basically, here's Red Apple's design, which was inspired by a concept that I showed, but really it's his. Alright, so there's his design there, right? And before you put on your roof pieces, you gotta put in your large furnace. And you can, build around this footprint easily. But I want to show you a variation. So Red Apple, if you're watching this, stay tuned. It's kind of cool. So right here, I'm gonna put the furnace in, and you can put it right in the middle, or you can shove it off into a corner, which will give you a little more room to move around. That's what I've been doing lately. The next piece here is grab your triangle roof pieces and watch as I attach this piece. There's going to be a conditional model effect. So I'm going to alt look up there while I select it. You can see something else appeared. So when we do that, we're basically filling up 1 square foundation's worth of roof right down here, which is not there, which will cover this. So let's just finish off with showing the basic model. And now I'm going to show Red Apple, because I know you're watching this. I'm going to show how to attach this next to something right next to it. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to expand this now. We're going to actually remove all of this, and I'm going to place 2 squares here, and you could leave it really simple like that. But look, if you actually do a square roof here, you also get that pattern right there, a square roof on a square. So with this, you can easily close up one side, and you might think, what's the advantage of that? Well, you can mirror it. So over on this side, over here, we're gonna do the same thing. So let's open this up, and let's put down 4 placeholders, and we can do this with triangles because it's cheaper. Okay, and yes, you can imagine how you could expand this into a front lobby. And we're going to do our triangle roof pieces right here. And look, it's connecting right there. But before you guys do that, as soon as you connect 2 adjacent sides, right? As soon as you do that, you get that conditional model. You're not going to be able to place that furnace. So before you place any roof pieces, just basically skip 1. If you're in a rush, and hatchet those out. Obviously there'll be twig. Put in your furnace. Now notice I can't put it in. Why? Because of this guy right here. So let's place that in. I'm going to put this over here so that we can easily run around. All right, and then close it in. So next on the list would be how to fit 4 large furnaces using this type of concept. So basically it all comes down to these 2 right here in the middle. with a roof that's facing, let me just really make it clear, a roof that's facing the middle like that. Okay, so that's what we need to have in the middle, and you can expand that. You can stretch this out so you could have, instead of 2 foundations here, you could do 4 or 6, whatever you want, right? Or you could rotate it like around a hexagon. I don't suggest this one, this is ugly, but we're going to show you how to make this right here. So here's the entrance, and got a couple layers here. You could add some more garage doors, etc. But look at the storage that we have in here. So we've got 6 rockets to get to this. Okay, large furnace base times 4 furnaces, right? We got storage right here, and all of this. We have 4 sides. There's a locker here. There's 4 large wooden boxes, and then it just mirrors the entire, or rotate, or whatever. Not mirrors, but it rotates on 4 sides, right? And then you can guess where the TC might be. Probably going to be in this center area right here. Something really simple. And the beauty of all this, guys, is that you can build up vertically. You don't have to have these roof pieces on just the 2nd floor. You can build that up, up, up. And in fact, the middle part here, you can do something really weird. You can do something like this. Kind of reminds me of Wolfenstein or something, but I don't think I had a door in this one. Yeah. So anyway, imagine you had a door, right? And then you've got access all here. And in this area, you can actually fit a couple of large wooden boxes. And actually, there's a better use of that space. You can fit even more than 2 large wooden boxes. You can fit a sleeping bag and 2 large wooden boxes. All right, and yeah, you can play around with putting storage over there. But let's go back to my bigger model right here, where you can see we have a really different pattern. We've got 4 here in the middle, and over here we've got only one in the middle. So we fit 4 in here. Let's compare the cost. Let's do this in sheet metal. This is 24,000 sheet metal, and this one is 28, but it had so much more storage. So for 4,000 more, right? So much more storage. So which one do you want to learn first? Let's do the simpler one. I guess we'll do this one right here. And if that's in stone, without a door, 36,000, and sheet metal 24. Okay, so we'll do this one right here. We'll do a very basic version of it. And it doesn't even have to include this kind of, idea right here, but let's get to it. First of all, I'm going to show you how to connect all 4. So we're basically going to do this kind of concept, okay? But then right here, there's going to be a square, and right here, there's going to be squares. So let's go over here. All right, so put the foundation height not too tall, not too tall. Now let's do this in stone. Sheet metal. Let's do this in sheet metal. So don't go too high, otherwise people can crawl underneath your walls, right? So to do a test of that and to practice that, basically, this is going to be too tall. Oh, no, it's good. All right, so we're good. And yeah, so let's go and do a plus sign, okay? And then we're going to do a total of 2 on each side. And now you can see what's happening right here. As we've got, here, I'll do that in Twig. So you got room for 1 furnace there. Okay, now it's your choice. We could do triangles around the sides. If you do triangles, you're going to do pairs of 3, like that. And then you can skip the corner, or you could fill it in with another triangle and a square. Okay. Or, if you want, you can do squares. I did squares on the much bigger model. Let's try that with this. Now, when you have the squares, it's going to provide you with a higher cost, but more storage for those who are less familiar with, how to use triangle foundations. That's the basis of your storage. So, okay, that's looking very Windows-like. So we could do it like this. I believe what I showed you over here is using the triangles. And I like the look of that one right there. So how about I show you that one? And let me just compare this over here. Yeah, we've got 4, and then we got our triangles, and then we had 1, 2, 3 triangles. 1, 2, 3. I liked that one. That was good. Let's do that. All right. So the perimeter. Let's do some triangles, and we're going to do each corner with squares. So I'll show you what that looks like. All right. So that's for like the simpler version, like this. We're gonna have just a plus sign in the middle, and let's go around here. 1, 2, 3, and you can skip this if you want. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's going to be pretty easy to fill in. But you're going to want to learn, you're going to want to pay attention, pardon me, to how I handle all the conditional models connecting. So let's just do a really simple version here and not get too complex. All right, so you can do whatever you want. You could do like a hexagon entrance, right? Like you could do like shop fronts right here. Maybe right here we'll do a little airlock. Close that all up. And for these shop fronts, always look to the left to make sure that it's placed correctly, and work from the left to the right. Imagine if my mic's not on while I'm recording this. All right, we'll put a garage door here. Yeah. All right, so all right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Obviously, put your TC somewhere. You can move it wherever you want, but I would suggest putting it somewhere not obvious, like maybe on the second floor, hidden up here, or using some sort of bunker technology. All right, let's just close this up at the back, and we're going to be placing some wall frames, and we're going to place them all around the center here, and we're going to place a floor frame right here as well. And we're going to start off right here, 1 and 2. Now we can build a little bedroom right here, put in our floor frame, right? People can come up here, and you can place in walls right now, or if you wanted to, you could leave it open, but yeah, I would suggest placing some walls. If you place anything other than walls, you're not going to have the conditional effect. So you can see with the walls, it's disappeared. So we can do a little bit of a raid defense, sort of last resort bedroom spawn up here, pop down and blow them apart. All right, so we're gonna repeat that pattern, and let's do the 4 sides. And I'm gonna do roof and roof. Now, I just made a mistake. I need to put in a large furnace before this right here connects with this guy, because it's going to do that magic conditional model. So grab your large furnaces. You have to have all 4 ready to go. And I'm going to place mine further away over here, which gives me lots of maneuverability. All right, let's get all those in first. And, like on the server that I play on, you can code lock large furnaces. Then you're always getting sniped at, and I just love the idea of a closed furnace base where you can just, farm and get your blueprints. All right, so we got all 4 furnaces in there, and let's continue here with. We'll do the center first. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4 right there. That's looking really cool. All right, we could close this up, but you'll see right here, you can actually expand this to a second floor. Now, there's so many different like footprints I could cover in a video. I would suggest near your entrance, don't show them too much. So in other words, let's make it a little mysterious about what's in there, okay? And yeah, so I'm going to, I'll turn this around this way. Yeah, I gotta turn it this way. Actually, the bottom part here could be this way, it's fine. All right, we'll put our bedroom up there. But see, now I'm slowing down the video. I'm like, just hurry up. All right, I think we'll keep this open. Oh no, my video is starting to get confusing. All right, so basically it's just 2 roof pieces on each arm of the plus sign. That's all we have so far. And the rest is going to be triangle roof pieces like this. 1, 2, 3. See what's happening? Magic. So cool. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Look at that. Just with 6 triangle roof pieces, we've closed up this entire 4 foundation area. 1, 2, 3. And imagine how easy this would be, how fast it would be if you're really focused and not doing a tutorial, right? And I don't really personally like watching 45-minute long YouTube tutorials for Rust. Yeah, I think it's too easy for people to like just keep talking. I really admire people who actually take the time to edit their videos. I'll admit in the last like 6 months, 7 months, I've stopped editing. I just record things in one go. All right, let's close that middle up. We could close it up simply with just like this, right? Oh, I have a floor frame there. So instead of closing it up with just a simple roof, right? I mean, you could do this, right? Have your I don't know. excuse me. Have your minicopter landing pad here. We can actually build this up a little bit, and I'm gonna try to keep this video simple, but I'll just show you how, for example, this bedroom area here, we can mirror what's happening on each side and give ourselves some hidden support. Look, you can't even see those walls, right? At all, except for on this inside part here. We're actually going to end up having a inner bedroom area, and we can go up as high as we want. So we're going to actually make this video a little more complex than I wanted to. There's just so many different options here. So I just want to show some possibilities. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Yeah. All right. So you could, all right. So you could put a floor frame in each of these and have a little storage area upstairs. Remember, this is the smaller version. The bigger version was just like you had a crazy amount of storage. Maybe not crazy, but a very generous amount. Excuse me, I gotta clear my throat. Excuse me. All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to blow that out, and we're going to build up another section here. Notice you can't build on top of this unless you wanted to do floor grills, and you have to put the floor grills in before you connect the conditional roof pieces. So anyway, we're going to do a very strange sort of like section of roof up here, and you don't have to build it like a plus sign. If you want, you can extend out even more, but then you have the soft siding underneath the roof right here, and these walls, although that might not be an issue based on what we've seen lately with hard side, soft side. But yeah, you can build up to have like extra storage upstairs or bedrooms or whatever, right? Or like, you know, you could turn these into peaks. But just trying to show you how to gain access up here. It's pretty simple. You're just basically going to put in a floor frame right here, right? And there you go. Fortunately, I can't seem to get large wooden boxes on here anymore using spinners or rugs. Maybe you can. I'm not going to for this video. So to gain access up here, we just hop up and you've got lots of storage room. What does it look like? It looks like this. If you don't like the soft side, it looks like this. If you wanted to, you could go like this and create some, I don't know. Sorry, that would expose these walls right here. Anyway, we'll just keep things really simple. I keep saying that, but it's not simple. I apologize. Anyway, okay, so there's a little fortress right there. 23,000 metal frags. Okay, so hopefully this concept is clear. Let's move on to the next model, which is this guy right here. Now I have to remind myself, what do we got down here? Underneath here, we've got 4 in the middle, and an empty 4 and 3, and then on each, okay, I can do it. Let's go somewhere empty. All right, so we're gonna do 4 right in the middle. Let's get greedy, guys. Let's do HQM, and let's do twig, 4 on each side. Very different. Okay, and let's switch to sheet metal, and let's do 3 triangles and 3 squares. On one of these corners, we're going to do 4 squares, and that will be our main entrance. Oops. Okay, so now it looks like this. Beautiful. All right, let's throw in some walls here, and I'm just gonna go really quick. Okay, this is gonna be our door right here, and we'll do a wall, and let's do a single door, shop front, wall, and double door, opening this way so that we have an airlock. Right, so that's gonna be 2 rockets, 2, 2. So 6 rockets if you don't have garage doors, or garage door away. Okay, so let's close this off like this. Leave that open. All right, keep going around. All right, let's put in a core right here. Do armored all the way around, and I'm going to do a garage door here. And if you wanted to, you could build this into a bunker. Yeah, we could do that. We're not going to cover that right now, though. But you know what I'm talking about. A bunker. A bunker. How about for this one, we go up 2 floors, so you can see how that pokes up out through the middle. Now this is going to complicate things a little bit for us, but it's going to look awesome. So we'll do this right here, and we're going to double this up. So we're going to have all of this on here, and oops. Wow, we're going a little crazy here with the HQM. Let's get rid of this. Look at me improvising and changing what we're supposed to do for this video. All right, so we'll have our bunker here, and sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Been watching a lot of Adult Swim lately. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, well now I've complicated things for myself. Let's go up 2 floors. Oh gosh, I really complicated stuff. All right. Just keep it 1 floor, guys. I'm trying to keep things simple and just keep making things way more complex than they need to be. Way more complex. Although, it'll make things interesting to defend. Also, it kind of, I don't know. Yeah, this will be interesting. All right, where do we go to next? Let's throw those large furnaces in. not going to complain too much about it. But for like every 10 positive comments I read on my videos, there's like 1 or 2 negative comments, and it's amazing how like my brain will focus on that. I think it's normal for lots of people, but I got to work on that. Now it's a self-help tutorial. You guys got to do that too. You know, focus on the positive, because it's way too easy to just always remember the negative thing that someone said. And yeah, as long as you're trying your best, you just keep trying. All right, let's go up 2 here. We're gonna do a, I guess I could do something totally different up there, but anyway, yeah, so we'll put some boxes in here. We're gonna close this up, and we're gonna close this up. Ooh, this is turning into a really nice looking base, actually. Like we could do something like this, and then we could put a door, and then that's an airlock. No, it's not, because it's a square. Anyway, oh, this is nice. This is nice. Yeah, this is kind of cool, actually. Because you could put like bedrooms up here, and then like defend or whatever, even without like peak downs. Okay, let's get going. I'm getting bored. So, 4 large furnaces. Let's do that. Okay, so, no, not done yet. Let's put this in here. Nope. Let's get to the roofs. Let's get to the roofs. The hooves and the roofs. Okay. So, for the roof pieces, now I've really made this complex. What am I doing to myself? Where am I going? Is it this one? All right, come on in, come on in. Come down into the grass. No, not there. Where am I going? All right, so we're gonna do 1, 2, that's important. That is interacting with that. Okay, so it's more like that. Okay, got it. I'm not gonna edit that part of the video because I'm lazy. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not making any money off this, so please enjoy. Apparently there's like $100 in my AdSense account, but I haven't set up my bank account here. I don't live in my home country, so yeah. All right, let's get to it. What do you want to know? You want to know how to put on those roof pieces. So let's do a. All right, we're going to be placing on your set of 3 foundations. Stand with your a furnace to the left and place a square roof like this, and totally turn around and place one right there. Okay, and we're going to do that same pattern everywhere. Let's go do it. Come on, come with me. We'll do it together. So 1, and I'm going to put another one right here, just like that. All right. Okay, I think that's our main entrance, right? Yeah. So 1 and 2. And we'll do that again. Okay, so now we have that in. Watch this magic. We're going to go over here, and this piece is going to connect with a triangle roof right here. So in order to place that in, you should be able to hop up from here, or even just stand and a little gentle hop. It's a gentle hop right like that. All right, now what is this going to connect to? It's going to connect to this. We're going to come right here. Remember, you had a furnace to your left, turn so that you have a furnace to your right, and repeat the pattern. So you're gonna put a square right here and a square right here. It's gonna do something amazing. Look, isn't that pretty? So pretty. All right, so we can close this up with roof, like this. just like that. That's not looking correct. We're going to do flat like this. Yep. All right. So I got to get all the way around the base until this pattern is actually going to look like anything. Okay, come to your roof and let's, okay, sorry, I'll finish up with what I talked about just doing right now. So let's do the triangle ones here. Thank you, Odawa. That would be a little less confusing, please. All right, triangles. Triangles and squares. That was my YouTube channel's original name, which it's not very game specific. All right, we've got our triangle roof models on, and you can see there's some gaps. We're going to fill those in with these guys. 1, 2. Okay, and then 1, 2. And we can close this up with flat walls. One, 2. Put this here, and we're going to close this in like that. And we're going to close this in. Either you could go up flat if you want, but it's cheaper to do the slanted roof. And it's also going to provide with an extra vertical layer of protection. So, what am I talking about? I think that's wrong. I think in each of these square areas, yeah. Oh no, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, where am I? Where am I going? Right here. Okay, so what's missing is on the roof piece, on the center roof, you're going to basically, like, imagine you're down below, right? You're going to be placing the same pattern. So you're placing like one here, and one here, one here, one here. And then for the last one, because you don't want to get stuck in here, you're going to jump down, go in here, and then, you know, place it through the ceiling like that, okay? And look at that. It works. It's awesome. We've got some openings that we have to handle right now. Let's go around and take a look. Each corner looks closed, except for our main entrance area. Right here, we're going to not do a flat ceiling, but we're going to close it up with our beautiful roof fices, which provides us with a couple of gaps here. Let's put that in there. Okay, just make sure you close up any gaps. And again, it's cheaper to do the roof model because it is only, for example, 100 HQM versus 200, right? Half the cost. Okay, I don't like how this is backwards. Oh, that's fine, it doesn't matter. Well, that's because it's the entrance, that's why. All right, so what we'll do is we'll rotate this guy. Looks better. All right. Okay, obviously, you're going to want to put some more windows. But remember, you can also build up vertically as long as you are respecting the square foundations. So you can build up above these square foundations, no problem. Well, just basically build above the triangle or square foundations. You can't build above the large furnace unless it's 5 floors or higher. I believe that's the height limit. So yeah, there you go. Not a simple tutorial. Stick around if you want to watch me make it again really quickly without me talking. And yeah, it's got a 15 rocket bunker in the middle here, which can be opened up from both sides. Of course, I can't jump. Yeah. And as you saw in the demo video, all of these areas can be filled in with storage. And what I suggest you do, if you're just doing one floor, it's a little more simple, but is close it up with walls right here, and you're going to see it's conditional. It's not going to poke through. If it's rotated the other way, it might poke through, so just rotate it until you get the effect you want. It's working right now. Maybe they fix that. And then, yeah, just place in your shelves. And we could actually do something here where we could do like a triangle. Actually, this is nice. Well, I've probably doubled the cost of the space, but you can imagine you can put 4 large wooden boxes here, and then 4 right here. Close it all up with your garage doors. Pay attention to whether you want the garage door to poke through on this side or the other. Let's see, when you flip it around, it's going to poke through. Not at all. It looked like it was poking through for a second there. All right, I'm going to go build this thing again because I think this footprint is the better option for a large clan base, which also, although it's not like your typical clan base. So, if you're looking for a nice farming clan base, this is going to provide you with lots of bedroom space and happy smelting. So, all right, I'm going to go build that right now. Thanks for watching. You're probably not subscribed. If you aren't, consider subscribing. Thanks so much. And stick around if you want to watch me build that thing again. I'm going to do it as fast as possible for the main layout for a 1-floor version. And here we go. All right, thanks for watching.